Do you ever talk to yourself? Out loud, when no one's around? And then, for a brief moment, wonder if something is wrong? If you do, you're not alone in that feeling either. Many of us catch ourselves in the middle of a sentence, spoken into an empty room, and feel a sudden flush of embarrassment. We might be walking down the street, quietly muttering our thoughts, or in the car, rehearsing a conversation we need to have later. Or maybe we're just trying to figure something out, explaining it to an invisible audience. It's a very private, very human moment. And it's completely normal. So why do we do it? Psychologists call this self-directed speech. It's not a sign of a problem. It's a sign that your brain is working hard. Think of your mind as a place filled with swirling, chaotic thoughts, feelings, and ideas. It can be a messy, disorganized space. When you speak those thoughts out loud, you give them structure. You take the internal chaos and you externalize it. You turn abstract feelings into concrete words. This simple act is incredibly powerful. It helps you organize your thinking, regulate your emotions, and even make better decisions. It's like your brain is using your own voice as a tool to untangle itself. The words create a path, helping you to see the next step more clearly. When you name a feeling, it becomes less overwhelming. When you explain a problem, the solution often starts to appear. It's a fundamental cognitive process, a way of thinking through language. It's also not something that happens to everyone in the same way. Self-talk is especially common in people who are highly introspective, people who spend a lot of time thinking, reflecting, and trying to understand themselves and the world around them. It's also frequent in those with high emotional awareness, individuals who feel things deeply and are actively trying to process their feelings rather than ignore them. If you're someone who carries a lot internally, who thinks through every angle and considers every possibility, speaking to yourself is a natural outlet. It's a way to manage the sheer volume of your inner world. It's not a weakness, it's a feature of a thoughtful mind. In our modern world, this tendency might be even more important. We are constantly surrounded by noise, by notifications, by the demands of others. Our mental space is rarely our own. In this context, talking to yourself can become an act of reclaiming your focus. It's a way to cut through the external stimulation and create a quiet bubble where you can actually hear yourself think. It's a coping mechanism, a way to find stillness and clarity amid the constant digital chatter. You're not just talking, you're creating a sanctuary for your own mind. Of course, it's fair to wonder if there's a line. The key difference between healthy and unhealthy self-talk lies in its function and tone. Healthy self-talk is constructive. It's you talking to yourself to regulate, to understand, to solve a problem. It's a tool for integration. It only becomes a concern if the voice is consistently aggressive, punishing, or if it feels like it's not your own and is disconnected from your reality. But for the vast majority of people, the quiet mumbling in an empty room is simply a sign of a mind at work. So the next time you find yourself speaking your thoughts into the air, take a breath. You're not strange. You're not broken. You're integrating. You are taking all the complex pieces of your inner life and finding a way for them to make sense. You are doing the quiet, necessary work of being human. If this felt familiar, subscribe. We explain everyday psychology simply for people like you.